Amend the Mass Media Group is California Capital's premier YouTube channel focused on reparations, dedicated to political advocacy and apologetically aimed at shining a spotlight on our righteous justice claim for reparations.
The way it currently stands, forced labor, slavery takes precedence over rehabilitation and public safety.
Oh, by the way, while the Biden administration gives reparations to everyone but free people, look at the billions he has run over to Ukraine.
We don't have black grocery stores because if you think about it now, just to get in that supply chain, it's almost unheard of.
They don't want the truth to get out. Okay? I don't want to know what my family did or what all these people did and all this stuff like that. Okay? You read that 500-page report.
There's this thing called white superiority and black inferiority. That mindset allows all of the behaviors that we've seen across generations, allows for the construction of these policies and practices and systems and structures that continue to oppress us. This is not a handout. This is a debt that is owed.
You know, Allensworth was like the internet of his time in 1904, 1905.
The total black population in California is about 2.6 million, and then of that, the descendants compose about 2.2 million of that. So California, with a multi-billion-dollar surplus, can absolutely afford to satisfy the international terms for reparations, beginning with compensation.
Any financial obstacle that exists that impedes the success of increasing financial prosperity needs to be dealt with and eliminated.
No matter where we've been, no matter what part of this fight we've been in, we've been harmed, and we've had harm done to us specifically.
When I got to Los Angeles, this was some of the worst segregation I'd ever seen. And remember, I'm telling you, I'm from Mississippi.
Because as you can see, I'm giving you broken history right now, you know? But I had to give it to you guys today. I said, no, I got to show them this because it's so precious and nobody really knows about it.
Black people don't have that kind of luxury. Our historically black communities have been redistricted multiple times.
Now listen, if you can't handle the TR roof, don't tune in.
So there are a lot of countries in the world, so you choose to come to one of them, right? Because you cross over a lot to get here if you're coming from other places in many instances, right? So I am not saying that the U.S. is not an imperialist country, it's not destabilized other nations. It absolutely does. But that person that's escaping that U.S. imperialism
Makes a choice of where to go, right? There's the UK, right? There's other countries in this world that they could go to. Right?
There are things that also determine that, right? Like you can't go to places like it's easier to go to places.
Let's talk about what determines that. Part of what determines the ability of particularly black immigrants from around the world to come to America is the fight that black Americans have put in right here to make sure we have things like immigration.
Running from inside the White House. That's why he's going into saying that we hate
So, brother, here's the one thing I just want to
Test one, test two.
family, your children, your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents. You're absolutely right. We were enslaved. We lost all agency. They would have snatched your daughters away, sold them off to someone else, sold you off to someone else, and sold your wife or your other family off to someone else. You had no choice. You had no say in that, right? But then when you landed on those southern plantations, you reconstituted your family because out of necessity, out of survival, right? And so now what we're talking about is the descendants of those families. Those families who were broken and then reconstituted right here in this country, they have children that still inherit that generational oppression. Now, black immigrants come over here and they get caught up in this system of white supremacy. I have no argument about that. But that's an ancillary.
You are lying.
They're getting caught up in the periphery of what was constructed for a specific people, right? And so my only argument to you, my only point to you is that if we lift the black Americans who the system was built to keep at the bottom, it was not lift all black people. And but we have to have that level of specificity not only to be effective, but also to be within the confines of what we have in order. You know about Prop 209, I'll tell you about that. You know about the Constitution and the 14th Amendment. I don't have to tell you about that. We can't do anything that says all black people without it being struck down. Hey, Lord, what's going on?
Okay, just a reminder before we go to the next caller, we have a list of folks who have signed up for public comment, and we're going through that list, and we'll be calling your name. So, Mr. Kevin, please go ahead.
Good morning, task force members and beautiful black people here today. God is good. My name is Kevin. I'm the associate. Yeah, you can clap for that. Might be the only one I get today. I'm the associate director of the California Black Power Network. I'm fortunate to come right up after the last speaker. We're a coalition of 40+ black-led organizations across the state. We've been doing our work collectively together since at least 2015, and our groups have been doing this work, engaging black communities for decades. We're fortunate to be at this historic point in time to engage the state of California and black Californians in the conversation about reparations. It's important that we deal not only with the lingering aspects of slavery, but the system of white supremacy and anti-black racism that not only propped up and propagated slavery, but kept black people in a state of exploitation, brutalization, and second-class citizenship up until this very day. We engaged in May and June of this year, about 20,000 black people across the state on the issue of reparations. We identified 8,711 individuals who wanted to join our listening sessions. We wanted to have deep conversations with our community, so certainly we weren't able to engage all 8,711 people. We're interested in the commission being able to set up our communications firm and continue community engagement because we know there's a hunger for this conversation, and there have not been enough conversations in our community. There have not been enough people informed. To Ms. Cryer's comment, our first virtual session was Zoom bombed. You know, the devil's gonna get in the way, right, of a good thing. After that, we took deep precautions to make sure we were filtering who had access, particularly to our virtual and in-person sessions. We created a registration list of those who had signed up and said they were interested, and only allowed those who signed up and were registered into those. We also filtered out people who had previously attended listening sessions to make sure that we were hearing from new individuals. We were highly aware that there were a number of people from a certain organization who attended multiple sessions in an effort to, again, kind of thumb the scale. We think that we want to encourage this task force to be transparent, bold, courageous, expansive, and unifying. In its work, there's a diversity of opinion. We saw that through the Bunch Report. We've seen this through all of the engagement. You have an opportunity to unite folk and present recommendations that include all of the harm and recognize all of those who have been harmed. In America, you were black upon arrival. During slavery, if you came from Africa, if you came from the Caribbean, if you were a Native American, you were black upon arrival. During Jim Crow, during segregation, during the war on drugs, you were black upon arrival. The fact that you made a premature, rushed, and secret vote on eligibility is problematic, and it disrespects the community's voice. We would like that to be reconsidered and taken into account. There are opportunities we agree that there should be special consideration for those who can trace their lineage back. But we also know and understand that the systems of white supremacy impact everybody who is black on this planet, in this country right here and right now.
Kevin,
Please be
I'm
expansive,
so sorry.
be inclusive.
Kevin,
Thank you for your
Your
time.
time is up.
Let us make silence. Let me say this. We know how to behave. And we do not need to discredit ourselves. And somebody back there appears to not have respect for our ancestors and respect for themselves. Now, please don't make it true. All right, I haven't finished. You just be quiet, please. Madam Chair.
Okay. It's 10:10. We have witnesses on the line. We are going to end public comment right now. Thank you.
But hold on. If you walked up there and said, it wasn't just you, it was James. James called up. James called up and said the vote was secret. I heard him say it. You got, not you, Kevin got up there and said the vote was secret. There was no secret eligibility vote. There was
initial vote was secret.
no, it was not.
Found out about this.
It was not. It was
all in the press.
It was not secret. It was not secret.
Chris, can I ask you a question?
Hold on. Before you get on that, I'm just. It's always good. Look, I know you. I know you.
Again, I agree. I think that.
I know you.
I think.
First of all, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me because I'm trying to tell you what I had a problem with what y'all said up there. Again, your position. Your position. But I'm taking up with you because you. I'm taking up with Kevin. I'm taking up with you because you said it too.
It is true. I don't know what you want me to say.
That the vote was secret.
I don't know what you want me to say. She claims to be an attorney. Does she know what the Brown Act is?
The vote was not secret.
Does she know what the Brown Act is?
I mean, it's literally. It was.
I don't know what else to say. She's a liar.
It's public online.
You can give notice and it's still be a secret. People bring up plenty of things.
But hold on. You can't give public notice and it also be a secret. Those two things.
3 days notice, a week's notice, it can still be a secret.
The vote was delayed a month after the first discussion.
It was delayed. The second vote was not a secret.
There was no second vote. There was only one.
There was a vote which they delayed it. They voted to delay it and they voted on eligibility. The vote around delaying or even answering the question was the vote that was secret.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It's on the agenda. We were at the
I don't know what you want me to
hearing.
say. You want me to deny reality that people that I have seen and experienced.
I just want you to hear that you're wrong.
I want you to hear
you are
you're wrong, and I feel like that's fine.
You are demonstrably wrong.
I'm not,
Provably wrong. There's no one that will tell you that the vote was secret.
I mean, we have
It's literally
define secret.
Define what defines secret. Hold on. You have documentation to show that.
Because if it's on the agenda, it's a secret.
You have documentation to show that the vote for eligibility was a secret vote.
I'm saying that
I would like you to produce that documentation.
We don't need to prove anything.
We having some good conversation. Now, let me ask you too, brother, because you said this, and this is what I have a problem with. I don't have a problem with. I don't have a problem with what you, with your position.